Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Cop Council. How are we all? Hopefully, all of you are on a fantastic day from wherever you are around the world. And welcome to our post-match show. Sorry, not a match reaction. Post-match show for Liverpool's 2-0 victory over Crystal Palace, which means Liverpool are in the Champions League for next season. Get in! Look, I think the whole of today, I think everyone's been a bit on edge. I think comfortably I can say that. But thankfully, Liverpool have managed to get Champions League football for next season. I think everyone, apart from Liverpool, bottled it today. So that's kind of nice that Liverpool haven't done it this season anyway. But now that is, such a huge win. And look, no matter what had happened anyway, I think Liverpool would have reached the top four because Leicester lost and Chelsea lost. But look, do I care? No, I bloody well don't, because Liverpool are in the Champions League for next season, and that is all that mattered about today, was Liverpool getting into the Champions League, and that was it. And yes, it's sad that Mo didn't get the golden boot, of course, due to Harry Kane scoring. But look, I don't care. I don't care. Liverpool come first, and then personal awards come first. I do feel sorry for Mo a little bit, though. Anyway, but guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let me know who your man of the match was as well in the comment section. Mickey's in as well, saying, hey, Connor, hello, Mickey. Hopefully you're on a fantastic day, mate. Chris says, Chris went to the game as well. Hopefully, Chris, it went fantastic for you. Says, good win against a tough team. Top side, top four settled. Third place finish. Can make all excuses you want about this season. Still underachieving from where we were lucky to finish fourth, but we deserve it. Yeah, and look, let's not get this twisted at all. Liverpool should not be in the top four conversation. Let's be perfectly honest here. Liverpool should be nowhere near the top four conversation, but we are. And somehow, we've managed to get fourth. Well, not fourth, third. We've managed to get third somehow. How's this happened then? About 2 months ago, I think we were all, down in the dumps, and we were like, oh, Liverpool this and Liverpool that. Liverpool not going to reach top four. It's not going to happen. And, Liverpool have gone on a 10, match unbeaten streak. I think we've won, what is it, 7 out of our last 10 games, or 8 out of our last 10 games. That is, absolutely fantastic. And look, we talk about momentum going into next season. That is exactly what has happened now. Maybe last season Manchester City did the same thing, where they were building up momentum. I think they were on a 7-win match streak anyway, going into the end of last season. And that is what I think Liverpool is going to do again. I think we are going to go again next season, and we're going to challenge for the title. And look, Man City can parade with it this time, of course. Sadly we couldn't do that and things like this. But look, Liverpool will be back next season. We will be challenging for the Champions League, a lot more comfortably next season, fingers crossed. And of course, we will be challenging for the Premier League trophy anyway. Let's say hi to a few more. You guys, other teams' fault for bottling it and us taking advantage. Exactly, Chris. Me and Mane on good terms again. No more calling him where's Wally? Exactly, Chris. Have some bloody faith, man. Doug's in as well, saying, Chris, hope you enjoyed it, and saying hi, Connor, as well. Hopefully, Doug, you're having a fantastic day, mate. I did see you went to the cinema as well. That's actually fantastic. People allowed in place anyway. So John's in as well. John MC saying, Mo, I don't need golden boot for Liverpool fans to know who's the best player in the Prem is. Exactly, John. Exactly, mate. Chris Welsh, I can imagine Mane going this summer. Mate, Mane's not going anywhere. No one's going anywhere, excuse me. Yeah, no one's going anywhere this season. I can tell you that, pretty safely, that no one is going anyway. Well, Sam's in it as well. Hello to my fellow Greek Welsh guy. Sam will love me calling him that anyway. Saying, oh, good evening, mate. Great result tonight. Champions League. We move. Yeah, absolutely fantastic, mate, isn't it? Did we think this a couple of months ago? No. And look, before I do get to Doug's comment as well, I want to say, commiserations to Leicester, because of course this means that Leicester have missed out on top four. And look, I said it on Twitter a couple of months ago. I think Leicester would bottle it, and they have again. And I read a weird fact as well. I think since Brendan Rodgers has signed from Leicester. Leicester have been in the top four the longest through days, which that's crazy if that is true. And look, I know they won the FA Cup. They still get Europe, through Europa League, but for how comfortable they were in the top four, it is a major bottle job yet again by Brendan Rodgers anyway. But I would have preferred Leicester to be in the top four. Don't get me wrong, but it is such a bottle job anyway. But what else do we have? Let's get to Doug's comments, of course. Now, perfect night would be Lille to win Ligue 1. Yeah, it would be absolutely fantastic, mate. It would be absolutely fantastic if that was to happen. I enjoyed the game. Felt so good to be back at Anfield. Felt like ages atmosphere was good. Help us move the ball quicker today. Always good to see us win. Yeah, and look, it'll be fantastic, wouldn't it, if we can see it next season, a fully packed Anfield. Of course, hopefully I'll try and get up there next season if that is possible. Of course, with a scary Indian variant of COVID, flying about in that. Mick says 3 quality signings. We're back on our perch. Well, one of them's already Kanate. I think that's going to be confirmed over the next couple of weeks. I think it's going to be type of like a Fabinho type, where it's just going to get announced out of the blue, even though it is probably the worst kept secret now that Liverpool are after Ibrahim Kanate. Did you vlog? Chris says Doug. Jackson saying you called it months ago, mate. Would bottle it. Yeah, we did. Me and Jack, to be fair, yeah, we did call it, to be fair. But Gary says Thiago will be the darling of the Kop next season alongside with Mbappe corner. Yes, one has to say it. Well, Mbappe, it could happen. It could happen. Liverpool Champions League football, it's been said anyway, but we'll keep that for another day anyway. But let's take a look then at the stats then for the game for you lovely people. And of course, you can see by there Sadio Mane, I believe that was Liverpool's first goal anyway. But as you can see, if I can scroll down, there we go. As you can see, but there, Liverpool 19 shots to 5 for Crystal Palace. 5 on target for Liverpool, 4 on target for Palace. 77% possession, which for Liverpool, look, is the norm now. 585 passes to 259, and then blah 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 blah. But I think the real stats that we want is, of course, if I scroll down a bit more, is that league table. There we go. So this is how the Premier League table ends for the 2020-21 season. Of course, sadly, Manchester City and Manchester United finishing above Liverpool. But realistically, how have Liverpool finished 5 points behind Manchester United? How? Like, genuinely, how? I just don't get it. Man United, sorry, what excuse have they had? Of course, I know they got the Europa League final and that to come up with, but what excuses have they had? But of course, Liverpool finishing on 69 points. Bit immature then for me. But yeah, of course, then Chelsea on 67 and Leicester on 66. And fair play to West Ham as well. Finishing 6th, getting Europa League on 65 points. What a fantastic season they've had. And then of course, then Tottenham pipping Arsenal towards that Conference League spot anyway. So Tottenham will be in that Conference League spot as far as we know anyway. But yeah, guys, look, it's been one hell of a season, isn't it? Look, this is the last, well, it's I know that recently called it post-match show, but it's the last time we're going to react to a Liverpool game this season, and thank God, because it's been a shit season. But no, look, I think all of us can agree, can't we, that look, it's been a tough season. I read earlier that that Liverpool, the amount of games that crucial players have been out for injured, and just looking at it and you're like, wow, that's really telling. Like, I think it's only Gini Wijnaldum, Andy Robbo and Bobby Firmino that haven't been injured at all this season, which it's just absolutely crazy, isn't it? And I think I don't think there'll ever be another season like it, in my personal opinion anyway. Liverpool should buy early so we can have a full pre-season, says John. That's the fingers crossed, mate. That is the fingers crossed. Massive spot on, John. Buy early is a must. What else do we have? No, I didn't, Doug. Took photos, and then John said, how are you, Jack? Jack's gone. Not too bad, John. And then yeah, that was Mackenzie replying back. But no, one man I really want to talk about in this post-match show is this man, Mr. Gini Wijnaldum. Of course, I think we know pretty much it is nailed on now that Gini Wijnaldum will be leaving Liverpool this season. And look, he's had his critics this year, of course, with him leaving. And we've known for a while, haven't we, that he is going to be leaving Liverpool. And I thought today, he was brilliant in that midfield role. And to be fair, he's been a fantastic servant for Liverpool over the last couple of years. Look, I know that many of us have got frustrated with the whole contract situation and like, will he sign? Are Liverpool going to offer him a contract? This, that, and the other. But whatever Gini Wijnaldum does in the future, I wish him the best of luck. It looks like he's going to go to Bayern Munich by all accounts, but I genuinely hope he has a fantastic rest of his career because he has been a fantastic servant. I remember when we first signed him from Newcastle, I wasn't a fan of him. I've got a couple of Newcastle friends, and I'll always say this: I didn't rate him. I thought it was like, why are we buying a left mid when we crucially need someone in the midfield? And Jurgen Klopp did that. He transformed Gini Wijnaldum from a left winger to a central midfielder, and it paid out and it worked, and it was absolutely fantastic. And look, for me, he's been a fantastic servant towards this football club and will go down as a cult hero, I think, in many people's eyes. Some people, it might be a bit more, might be an actual club legend, but I don't think we can take anything away from him. He's been fantastic in this Jurgen Klopp system, and like I said, I hope he does fantastic at Bayern if that is his next destination. I hope next season he wins the league title there. I for sure will be getting a Gini Wijnaldum shirt, the black and gold one. But look, it is what it is, and I know some people would want him to stay. Some people are saying, look, it's the correct time for him to go. And look, I just wish him all the best. And truly, Gini Wijnaldum, thank you for being in this football club because Barcelona, absolutely fantastic. Middlesbrough as well to get us in the Champions League. Manchester City as well in his first season, that header or leaping header anyway, and he's just been fantastic, hasn't he? So we all wish Gini Wijnaldum the best of luck anyway. Gini is in as well saying, hi Reds, hello Gini, hopefully having a fantastic day, mate. John says, I'm not a fan of Gini. I said it in December, we should not play him and stand by it. Once you want out, you never play your best football, but best of luck to him. I know that a lot of people feel like that, but for me, I think he's been a fantastic servant towards his football club. Fuck, that was an awesome finish to a crap season. It was Liz. And someone else that I want to mention as well, is this man, Thiago Alcantara. I think over the last, for me, he's been fantastic the last couple of weeks. Especially in that right-hand side of the midfield. For me, he's been fantastic. And look, I think next season's going to be the big season for him anyway. And I just hope to God that he stays fit next year because I think he could be deadly for us in terms of breaking down the midfield. Imagine him alongside, we've seen him alongside Fabinho. I think we've won every single game that they've started and finished a game with each other in the midfield. So, that for me is already a sign for next season. That is a must, of course. Of course, we might sign, new players as well in the midfield by the looks of things. We're going to have to with Gini Wijnaldum going. But for me, Thiago was fantastic tonight. Just from, you just look at him and go, he just brings a smile on your face because he's that type of player that can just turn and pass. So many times today, he put through Trent, he put through Mo, and he just got us on that, stepping foot to go and attack more and go and, press more as well. And I thought he was absolutely fantastic. And, guys, what are we saying about the new kit as well? Because I've seen a lot of people, say that they've liked it. Today, I thought it looked quite nice. It's weird, isn't it? I like I said, if you haven't watched the kit review that I did put out a couple of days ago, I said it was okay, and for me it was okay. But today I thought it looked quite good. I don't know why. It's probably just seeing all the players on it anyway. But yeah, let me know, guys, your thoughts anyway. Chris says, thanks for the memories, Wijnaldum. All the best at your next club. I'm 50-50 on him, but we'll wish him all the best. We'll remember for his important goals, especially. Yeah. I would agree with that, to be fair. Miss Genie's smile, says Liz. Yeah, I think we'll all miss Genie's smile, to be fair. Yes, Thiago's song was chanting during the game. Always look good when he when he's got the players to play in it. Liz says the new kit looked way better on the pitch. I would agree. I would agree. Thiago is one of the best midfielders I've watched this season. He wasn't at his best, but the man had can't talk, had COVID and knows what did to his body. Yeah, we don't know, do we? Same with Sadio. Realistically, Sadio had COVID, and we don't know what effects that has had on him. Liz says Ali's mock turtleneck was interesting. Yeah, I call it the Minecraft kit. Like, if I can find the tweet, I don't think I tweeted it out, but if anyone knows Minecraft anyway, you'll know what I mean. But yeah, it does look like a Minecraft kit. I'm not gonna lie, to be fair. But Jeannie says, I'm blessed because Jeannie is my favorite player. You never walk alone. Yeah, and look, I think for many you'll be their best player and their favorite player. For me, I think he's been fantastic, in my personal opinion. And look, I know that many people will go, this is. We all know that he was going to go, and we all know that once your mind's out of it, you're not playing your best football. Like what John said earlier, and I would agree. But the problem is with that as well is the fact that Liverpool, we haven't had anyone to rotate with him. We've tried it with Curtis Jones, we've tried it with a couple of other people, and look, that's what it's been like anyway. But it's just one of those, isn't it? Look, I will remember Gini Wijnaldum for being fantastic, and look, I hope him the best in his future endeavours, if that's what you want to call it. And look, let's just hope for the future. I know Chris said, who's my man of the match? I really want to give it to Thiago. I'm not going to lie to you, but I have to give it to Sadio Mane because he was just fantastic for me today, back to his best, and I think that was due to the fans. I do very think that was for the fans. I'll give it to Mane. He looked back to his best today. I think I should take credit for being there, so he had to perform. Yeah, Chris was there with evil eyes. Anyway, but no, for me, it would be Sadio Mane. Got the 2 goals. And look, am I asked? Actually, no. The whole team is man of the match for getting Champions League and not bottling it like Leicester and Chelsea. That's who deserves man of the match. But no, look, Sadio Mane for me, man of the match. It would be Thiago a close second. And look, I thought Trent had another good game apart from that one little period where he did do a stupid pass to Nat Phillips, and Andros Townsend nearly friggin' buried it, which I think I would have been fuming at. But luckily Nat Phillips and Reece Williams sorted that out. To be fair as well, Liz saying Sadio was brilliant today. Yeah, he was absolutely fantastic as well. Let me scroll back up. Yosef says, I'm so happy. Brilliant, mate. I'm absolutely happy for everyone that is happy in the chat. And look, realistically, I think we're all happy Liverpool got Champions League football. That was the priority. This is what we all said. We don't want Europa League football. We don't want Conference League football. We just want to be able to play Champions League football like we've been used to for years. And look, we are European royalty. That is how it works. Liverpool have managed to get into the Champions League, and happy friggin' days as well. Fabinho, my player of the year, he really stepped up. Yeah, he did all season long. He stepped up. Look, he stepped into playing centre back, and of course for me he's the best defensive midfielder in the world. I think that's been proven over the last couple of weeks with Liverpool winning 8 games out of 10 I said in the league. So the last 10 games anyway in the league. But look, for me, apart from Mo Salah, I would say, because if it wasn't for Mo's goals, we would be down in 13th, 12th place. I think so. Apart from that, I think I would personally give it to Mo as player of the year, but a close second would be Fabinho, in my personal opinion anyway. But guys, let me know, more thoughts on the game. Of course, I know that Genie, I didn't quite get the photo anyway, but I know Genie was given, the Champions Wall as well, as a way of saying thank you and that. So that was kind of nice to see. And I know that Nat Phillips, and what's really interesting as well, and I don't know whether or not if anyone knows, Jurgen Klopp said after the game that Reece Williams hadn't trained in 4 days due to a hamstring problem. So, what a brilliant young lad. I think he deserves a loan move for next year to be playing regular football, because I don't think, well, and hopefully don't think anyway, with Virgil coming back, with Joe Gomez coming back, and Joel Matip and Kanate coming in, I don't think Reece Williams will get any football next season at Liverpool. So I think a championship move for Reece Williams, I think, would be perfect, similar to what Harvey Elliott had this year. And I think that would be perfect for him. Anyway, my personal opinion. But guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And of course, if anyone wants to join as well, because like I did say, this is the last preview show. If anyone wants to join, let me add that in. There we go. If anyone wants to join, then please feel free to come in, have your say, have your thoughts about the season, have your thoughts about the game. And look, just don't be a dickhead if you come on, because I will straight away take you off and ban you. So yeah, that is practically what I'm saying. Anyway, of course, we will do a show. Going over the season. Hopefully we'll have a video as well doing a season review, and maybe we might have some other fellow Liverpool YouTubers as well to talk about that as well. Liz says Mo was a very close second. John says, who would have guessed Fabinho playing in midfield? We start winning again. Yeah, exactly. I would agree with you there, mate, to be fair. Milner got a BS card. Only kidding. He totally deserves it. Look, to be fair, once we went 2-0 up, James Milner was the perfect guy to substitute on, wasn't he? Just shut down the game, keep it at 2-0, and Liverpool can just relax, stay calm, and watch them. I thought, to be fair though, Andy Robertson would have come off injured, because there was a little bit where he was stumbling and limping, and I was like, just please don't be another injury, just please. And then yeah, luckily he wasn't anyway. Liz saying, just don't be a dickhead. Yeah, quote that Liz anyway. But yeah, look, I know as well, some people were asking as well the other week about the intro, because obviously we normally have an intro, and of course our intro this season has been us lifting the Premier League trophy. Now, I haven't felt right in doing that since Liverpool obviously lost the title to Man City, and it was confirmed that Manchester City were champions, and this, that, and the other. And I haven't wanted to play it, but we might play it at the end, and just remind ourselves that this was, Liverpool. We might be champions again, because look, this season's been crap, hasn't it? Realistically, I think all of us would prefer if we wasn't, on the last day of the season fighting over top four, and fighting over, not being able to go, oh yeah, we're going to win the league, we're going to lift the trophy up after having the success that we have had over the last 2 seasons. And I think this, you learn, in my opinion, you learn more through the tough phases than you do through the good phases. And I think this is what Jurgen and the squad will be learning about as well for next season. And look, we'll have, Virgil back, like I said, and Joey Gomez back, and that is massive positives. But without learning from this season, look, we can't do what we've done this season. We can't, go and play, Jordan Henderson and Fabinho. We have to, rely on the likes of Nat Phillips and Reece Williams. Them two are centre backs quite practically, and that, I think, what Jurgen learned throughout the season is we can't, sacrifice, someone like a Fabinho in his defensive midfield spot and having it this, that, and the other. For me, it would be such a worse name where Liverpool next year, if of course the same thing happened, just play defenders, because midfielders is a massive no, in my personal opinion. John says, will it be Ramsey take over from Milner? Connor, no, absolutely not. I do not want Aaron Ramsey at Liverpool. To be fair, to be honest, this season was far from boring. Last season was boring as fuck, though we won the league. No, John, no, we won the Premier League. Winning a Premier League is not boring at all. Let's just have a good night, folks. Yeah, have a good night, everyone, as well. We'll be heading off in about 5 minutes anyway. Milner will be red next year. Yeah, Milner's not going anywhere, guys. I don't know if that's what you guys are inkling at. James Milner isn't leaving at all. He still has a year left on his contract. So next season will be telling whether or not Liverpool do reinstate his contract. But yeah, next season Milner's going. If that is the case, like two things are going to happen. Well, actually, three things are going to happen. Either A, he's going to be given another contract at Liverpool. B, he's going to go to Leeds and finish his career where he started. Or C, he'll just retire and become a coach. I think under Jurgen Klopp, which maybe I'd like a little bit of A and C. I'd like maybe for him to sign a player coach type role at Liverpool. That would be fantastic if possible. But time will tell anyway. But you know what, guys? I think I'm going to leave it there for tonight. Look, absolutely fantastic. Liverpool are in the Champions League for next season. Like I said, commiserations towards Leicester because, like we said, they were in the top four pretty much all season and, bottled it right at the end. But look, I would have preferred it if, Leicester had gone in and, Chelsea had finished fifth and then Chelsea going to win the Champions League, because I do not want Manchester City winning the Champions League. I think everyone can agree with that. I think, don't want neither of them to win it, but I'd like it if, Chelsea won it over Manchester City anyway. But look, Liverpool Champions League football next season we will have. Of course, there is new Champions League badges as well. I don't know if anyone's interested in football kits and badges or anything like that, but there is new Champions League badges for next year that I did find out yesterday. So, Liverpool will be styling them out next year in the new kit anyway. But yeah, let's get to your comments before then we do leave. I hear a rumor Leeds will come in for him this summer, but I can't see him going. Yeah, he won't go. The contract will run out. I don't think Klopp will allow him to go, to be fair. John says, Fabinho, Hendo, Thiago, midfield corner for next season. That is what I'd hope for. But also depends on who we sign. We could sign someone in the summer that walks into the midfield. Don't know who, but we could do indeed anyway. But yeah, like we said, guys, look, difficult season. Let's not get that wrong. But there was light at the end of the tunnel. Liverpool got Champions League football. That was all that matters, and I think that's all that matters throughout all the seasons. Get Champions League first, and then we can think about titles and things like this. But thankfully Liverpool did manage to do it after beating Palace by 2-0. We will be doing a lot more on the channel, throughout the summer. Don't worry, we won't be abandoning it until next season. I say this now, watch me do it, but no, look. Of course, if you guys been following, then things are crazy in my life at the moment. And look, I think realistically, we'd want to be in that area where we're providing content every single day for you guys, and look, I really want to do that for you. But if you could get us to 500 subs as well, that would be massively appreciated. If there's anyone that's new watching us for the first time, then please hit that subscribe button, because it would be very much appreciated anyway. And look, it would just mean the world if we can get to 500 and then hopefully get to 1,000. That is the dream for the end of next season anyway. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you to everyone that has tuned in. Like I said, please hit that subscribe button. Please hit the like button as well, because it lets me know that you do like the videos as well. If you want to leave a comment after watching it on repeat, in the comment section, I will reply to each and every single one of you. But until next time, guys, and until next season when we finish, hopefully we'll have a post-match for pre-season anyway. But until next time, guys, that is going to be it from me anyway. I've been Connor from the Cop Council, and I'll see you all next time. Try it.